All right, so I don't typically engage with the Superman solos, Goku solos, and now Hulk solos crowd. This guy says Hulk solos my verse. And I thought, what would happen if Hulk was to come to my universe? So I wrote it down. First, before I start, let me preface this with I don't believe in any power scaling. The writer chooses who wins. It's just that plain and simple. Now, okay, Hulk. Hulk versus Ace. Well, there are a couple of versions of Ace. The very first version of Ace is getting decimated by the Hulk. Why? Because that Ace is depressed and he wanted to die anyway. The second version of Ace, Hulk is going to have a very hard time with that Ace because that Ace, while he is a Lycan, does not fight like a Lycan. He fights with his brain. Hulk would have a really hard time with them, but Hulk ultimately would win. But the third version of Ace, in his third form, Hulk wouldn't do anything. Why? Because Ace would be the person that would invite him to his kingdom. And it's peaceful there for people like him, and he would find a home like he found a home in Worldbreaker Hulk and World War Hulk. You know. Now, Hulk versus Misty. He squashes Misty. She has no shot. Hulk versus Luna. Him and Luna are not going to fight. If anything, they're going to buck. Or maybe not. Him and Luna would be friends because they have similar stories and similar backgrounds. Zera and Hulk. Well, Zera wouldn't like Hulk because he is a walking, breathing fetishization of white male rage. Zera is a vampire now, and she has a psychic illusion trick I call Matrix, where she can keep Hulk in a suspended state of animation for as long as she so pleases. There wouldn't be any point of Zera versus Hulk. Eva versus Hulk. Hulk is going into a vegetative state. He will not be able to move. He might even be high. He might even be in nirvana. But Hulk would not be able to escape the effects of Eva's spore attacks. Now, but obviously if Hulk gets a hold of her, it's over for her. However, she is also a distance fighter, and as long as Hulk has to breathe, she is safe. Jose. So Jose, he gets smashed by the Hulk, but he only gets smashed by the Hulk because what it would take for him to beat Hulk would set the entire planet on fire. Jose is able to burn hotter than stars. Co-main event. So Anarchius. Anarchius versus Hulk is going to be very contested. Anarchius doesn't have any energy attacks in the beginning that would actually hurt Hulk. However, Anarchius is going to throw hands with Hulk. Now, Hulk does not know how to fight. He is not a skilled fighter, so he would get doused in the hands by Anarchius. Not a problem. However, where the differences come in is Anarchius has the ability to drain your spirit. That is your fighting spirit. And the longer you're in battle with him, the longer you're in danger. Hulk versus Anarchius throughout the entire series, maybe the final Anarchius before he fights his brother, has the ability to beat Hulk, knock him out cold. However, every other Anarchius gets smacked by Hulk. Hulk gets smashed. There's no question. Now, this individual says Hulk can lift infinite gravity. So he'll be able to fight Abel? No. If that's the case, Hulk is going to be trapped in one spot because all Abel's going to do is trap him under a gravity trap and just watch him, because Hulk would be dumb enough to get trapped like that. He can lift infinity, then he's going to continue trying to lift infinity because that's never going to stop because he has infinite amount of control over gravity. Not only that, black holes, dark matter, that sort of thing. His skin, for people like him, generates dark matter, dark energy. So he is never going to lose energy while this is happening. The only way Hulk would be able to beat Abel is if he's able to turn Abel white, and that's not happening. The melanin in his skin generates dark matter and dark energy constantly, and there are other people like him in their race of people. There are some who generate earth, diamonds, fire, water, that type of deal. He's also unique in the fact that he could just straight up snatch Hulk's soul from his body. And now I get it, the movie version of Hulk isn't cannon or whatever. I don't really care. As long as this can happen, Hulk loses to Abel every single time. Every single time. And you know what? Abel would be able to see that Hulk is two different people or two different entities at the same time, or a bunch of different entities at the same time. He would be able to snatch every last single one of them motherfuckers, no goddamn problem. Not only that, does he have psychic attacks, but for whatever reason, he is weak to psychic attacks. So if Hulk has psychic attacks, he has a chance with Abel, but otherwise, all that I'm strongest in the universe shit don't matter to Abel. And if it comes to the hands, Abel is a way more skilled fighter than Anarchius is. In the novel series, on a daily basis, was crushing the hardest metal every day with his hands because he's gotten to a point where what he calls gravity break. The gravity does not affect him in the slightest at all. Since he was a teenager, he would make the gravity around him as strong as it possibly can be, where it's a struggle for him to move. And it gets to a point where it's too easy for him. Anyway, Hulk's not beating Abel. And he's not soloing my verse. I don't believe in that anyway. I just thought that this was fun and I decided to do a video. But Hulk does not solo this verse, not from this writer's perspective. This was fun.